Alright. Same shirt, different episode. Alright, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever you do. Thanks for watching this video. Alright, it's still in the same room. But before that, I will have a shout out. If you love to drink coffee, try the native coffee from my hometown, Midsayap North, Cotabatos. Native coffee, please try. They have Instagram and I think Facebook page as well. So please contact if you want to try native coffee. There's a lot of better tasting coffee aside from 3-in-1 and Starbucks. 3-in-1 it's cheap but it's not that healthy. Starbucks, it's expensive. Native pure coffee, very reasonable. Alright. Anyways, today's episode is not about coffee, but I do hope it will be about coffee, but it's about transportation. Yes, you heard it right. So it's about transportation and how to get to Tokyo from Kansai or from Osaka area. So there are 4 ways to get to Tokyo. So number 1, we have car. If you have car and you can drive, you have the license, then it will take you roughly 5 hours max to go from Osaka to Tokyo. But I haven't tried that one, so I don't have much experience, but I've tried other things from Shiga to Nara or from Wakayama only. And then next is we have bus. There's night bus, which is cheap, and there's like regular time for bus. So you can get the ticket through online. The thing is, yeah, there's English websites or application for that one. So I've tried that one. When the first time I went to Tokyo together with Heather and Gian, and it was fun and tiring. Fun because you couldn't see any sceneries at all, but it's a good experience in a Japanese way to do night bus. And tired, of course, it's more than 6 hours trip, and the bus basically from USJ, Namba, Uemeda, Kyoto, and there's some part in Shiga, and then there's Shibuya, Shinjuku, and then Tokyo. That's bus. Next is train. I haven't tried train as well, or the Shinkansen. So it's faster, I think one of the fastest, though airplane will take you around 1 hour or something, but I think Shinkansen is the most convenient because it's just from one big city to another big city. So Shinkansen, the fare would be around 6,000 to 7,000 pesos. And yeah, Shinkansen, it's a good experience as well. I've tried Shinkansen from Kyoto to Fuji, maybe that's Fuji station, or Shizuoka. Alright, anyways, yes. I couldn't share that much because I haven't started vlogging when we climbed to Mount Fuji. So you missed that. I missed that one, but don't worry. We're gonna do other videos as well, focusing Japan. And yeah, Kyoto in the future. Alright, anyways, so much for that. And the 4th one would be airplane. Yes, that's basically it. That's the famous one, but it's not that popular in Japanese. Why? It's popular, but it's much more convenient if you take the Shinkansen. So I took the Peach, or the LCC, the low cost something, and the service is fine, totally fine. It's reasonable, cost by as what they've said. And the thing is, there's two airports that would lead you to Tokyo. First is the Narita International Airport, which is not in Tokyo, which is in Chiba. So from Chiba, you need to ride a bus going to Tokyo Station, and your journey in Tokyo will begin in Tokyo Station. Next is the Haneda, which is the like within Tokyo. Yeah, I think that those are the four things. Now, which one to choose? It depends on your reason of going to Tokyo. Do you want to have fun? Do you want to have adventure? Are you for business? Are you for leisure? Or whatever your reasons are, your transportation must come hand in hand with you. Because if you will go there for business, it's better to use the Shinkansen because it's hustle free. Tell you it's hustle free. But of course, there's a limit of time, like until 8 or something. There's last train for that one, and of course, you need to check the schedule. And how to check the schedule? There are various applications that you may use, but I use Navitime. Navitime used by locals and foreigners as well. So you can check the schedule there. They provide the time, the lane, the lane, and the prices. So how much would you gonna spend if you travel from this station to another station? And there's also taxi fare for that, or if you were gonna take a bus or you need to walk. Yeah, Navitime is convenient for me. And yeah, now let's talk about within Tokyo Prefecture. So there's bus, there's train, there's taxi, and of course there's car in roaming around. But I don't recommend car because I haven't tried. But I think it would be convenient, but you need to find parking space or parking lot, and it's not easy to find car space, parking lot, car park in big cities in Japan. It's not convenient. And bus is totally fine because you can just go directly to different places, and they just have flat fare, which is around 250 if I'm not mistaken, 230. I forgot how much does it cost, but it's really really cheap. It's just like in Kyoto, they have a flat rate. So if you go from this bus stop and your next bus stop will be after 2 hours, which is impossible, but within the route of that bus, and all you have to do is just pay that certain amount. It's like the same thing in Bangkok, like the five baht, and it took me 2 hours to go to that place. As long as it's on the same route and you don't need to change bus, then you just have to pay the flat rate. And speaking of payment, there's two ways to pay. We have the Suica or the Ikoka or the IC card, or you can pay by cash. So either is fine. But there are also those like a bus ticket, but I don't know much of it. So maybe you can Google that one, please. Yes, and so there, and train. Yes, there are so many lines lane in Tokyo, especially the subway. But yeah, and it's confusing, I tell you. There's so much exit, and it's not just the exit itself, but the crowd that you will be facing is the problem. Like seriously, I'm tiny. I tell you, I'm 5 feet below, so I'm around secret, but I'm not 5-footer. Okay, so I'm so tiny, and it's difficult to find the signages because many people are walking to and fro. So if you want to, if your first time to go to Tokyo, have what do you call it, enough time for traveling, because it will really cost and you will get lost, that's for sure. For in my case, to avoid getting lost, I just remember one line, and that is Yamanote line. That's it, because Yamanote is just like Osaka Loop line, just circling around Tokyo. So if no, it connects the major stations around Tokyo. So it connects Tokyo Station, Shinjuku, Shibuya, Harajuku, whatever huge stations that you can imagine. I mean, yeah, around Tokyo. So remember that Yamanote line and Navi time. If you have Yamanote line and Navi time to remember, then you're good. Okay, and just technically read the signages. There's English version with their signages, so you're totally fine. And if you want to ask direction, just go directly to the information area. Just don't randomly ask people, because you might be shocked if they answer you in Japanese, or they will not answer you at all. Alright, so better go to the information. And yeah, it's getting around. And there's one train ride that I would really recommend for you to try, is the Shinonome line. It connects from Toyosu and Shinonome. And Shinonome station is the nearest Yamanote line is, oh gosh, I forgot, but Shinonome. From Shinonome to Toyosu, there's like a Shinonome line, and what makes it really good is there's no conductor. Like, it's just all electric. Nobody's in there. It's you and the rest of the passengers. And I recommend you to visit or try to ride that one, because it connects not the biggest or not the most popular, but it connects the interesting places. Maybe have you heard about Chris Aquino? You've heard her, right? Of course you know Chris Aquino. She went there, like, not maybe riding, but the place in Daiba. Yes, and I think the athletes village is in Daiba, so that area is quite famous as well. And there's like Statue of Liberty there, there's Rainbow Bridge, and it's not as crowded as Shinjuku and Shibuya, but you can still experience Japanese culture, modern Japanese culture. And speaking of which, I'm gonna share another video about Daiba and other places I visited in Tokyo during my Obon Yasumi. Right, so you know that this is really late, right? Anyway, so yeah, better late than never. So that's it. So I think that's the, yeah, that's it.